Welcome back, Raider Nation. This is Joseph here for Zane 62. So, earlier this morning, another press conference coming out of Henderson, Nevada. A slew of players spoke, including John Gruden. So, we didn't hear anything different from John Gruden. So, the one aspect of the press conference I wanted to focus on was Josh Jacobs. It's the first time this training camp that we heard from Josh Jacobs. It was good to see how energized and how positive he is. One of the things that was interesting to me was one of the reporters had asked him with regards to Kirby Wilson leaving as the running backs coach. And we know that when Kirby Wilson, from our vantage point, suddenly resigned, that he sent out a cryptic message, which was interpreted as cryptic, that he knew why he resigned. And that's all Josh Jacobs said with regards to the matter. Now, the tone of him discussing it today was quite different and a little bit more revealing in a less cryptic fashion. And that Kirby Wilson had been discussing the decision to leave, according to Josh Jacobs, with him for a couple weeks before the public knew about it. Josh went on to say he wasn't going to elaborate, that it was a more of a personal issue for Kirby why he left. But he almost seemed hopeful, and the way I interpret it is maybe hinting towards that maybe he can return or be part of the team still, because he did say that even this morning, Kirby Wilson was texting him and other running backs to see how they're doing and what they're doing. So that lets you know that maybe the retirement of Kirby Wilson, there was some hesitation there. It sounds like he's still very involved with the team, at least with Josh Jacobs. So the other thing that was interesting is that, well, we thought it was going to be a huge depletion of the running back core with all the things that happened with Theo retiring because of COVID. Kenyon Drake was on the undisclosed list. So we have Kenyon Drake back, and we have added 2 additional running backs, as I reported a few days ago. One of those is Simmons. I believe it was EB or EJ Simmons, who used to play with Josh Jacobs back in Alabama. So again, we have this running back core that seems to resonate with him, and he feels really energized and really feels that this is the first time in his years with the Raiders that they had such a great and competitive running back core in the room. So it's some good news coming out of camp. Like I said, this whole tone seems quite different than the last couple of years. He even mentioned that he was more involved with the team in suggesting and talking about Alex Leatherwood coming in to play right guard, but also the fact that he is more involved with the offensive line, communicating with him, letting him know what he needs, as well as what the overall goal of the running game is with regards to the offensive line. So it's good to see him more involved, more into the whole aspects of getting into the minutia of training camp, but also with his fellow players. Keep it here on Zenny62. Don't forget to like and subscribe.